Welcome to Mantalk episode 2. I'm Chris.
Kirk.
Jason.
We actually received a lot. Thank you for sending in all your questions, and we are going to get to as many as we can starting now.
Hey Chris and friends, I have a Mantalk question for you. What is the male perspective on being treated like a slab of beef? Do you guys like it when women ogle your bits and pieces?
What? Slab of beef? Who's beef?
What?
Who likes the beef?
You like
You
that?
see that horse?
What? Look at
That
that.
horse stepped on me right there.
No, we hate being treated like a piece of beef. God knows we don't want any of that attention. You can keep it for yourself.
No guy likes attention.
You know what? Girls like it just as much as guys do. On the same topic, don't get mad at a guy for objectifying you when you dress like a complete whore.
With the Mount Me boots and the skirt that's just that.
And the shirts that make your boobs look like they're on shelves.
We have to comment
I
on
don't
it.
want to sound like a pig, but you gotta bring it upon yourselves.
Yeah, if some guy yells "lick me" to you when you're wearing that, that's not his fault. That's your
There's
fault.
difference. You can dress classy, which is sexy, or you can dress like a whore and have
Which is
guys
also sexy.
objectify.
We're done.
Yeah,
We're
that's
done.
that.
This comes from Greg I117. Hey guys, just a question. How do you know when you're in a relationship? I've been kind of seeing this girl for almost a month now, and she keeps saying these comments that say we're dating. I haven't technically asked her out.
What have you been doing for the last month?
Yeah.
Eating milk and cookies?
I mean, if you guys have been touching in
Talking
special
on the phone.
places, I'd say you're dating.
Talking on the phone for 10 hours a day?
I think that you
Scared.
have issues with commitment that you need to work out. If you want to get in a relationship, get in a relationship. If you don't, then don't. But don't yell at her for saying you're dating when you've been seeing but not dating the
I'm
girl
sure
for
you've
last
been
month.
out to lunch with her.
They're going
to
steady.
the movies.
They're going
alone. That's dating.
I don't know what you young kids call it nowadays, but what you're describing to me is dating. And honestly, if you've been with this girl for a month and you haven't taken her out on a date, you're a dick anyway. And she should move on and call Kirk and call Jason.
Oh, this guy.
Single.
Done.
Ready to mingle.
Do you guys think it's possible for a man to be in a long-term relationship with a woman without cheating? I'm talking like, marriage for like 40 years or something like that, really long-term.
We seem to be getting this question a lot about, is it possible to be monogamous? Who are you girls dating?
Seriously. My old man's been married to my mom for 30 years and he's never cheated on her. So.
My dad's been married to my mom for 28
It's
years.
been like 27 for mine. They made it. I'm in a relationship. I'm faithful. These guys, if they were in relationships, they would be faithful. Monogamy still exists.
Yeah.
Just choose more carefully. Like everyone's in a rush to get in a relationship. Don't rush. It's not a race, Find the right person, and until you do, they're probably gonna cheat.
Don't
but
settle for a dirtbag.
I'm letting you know, monogamy does exist out there. You'll find it.
God.
This question comes from Sarah Mel 15. I have repeatedly assured a guy that he will never get any from me, and he still insists on paying for all my drinks at the bar. Is it his fault for being dumb, or am I a jerk for letting him? The answer to your question is yes, on both.
They're both douchebags. The
Yeah.
guy for buying her drinks,
And you for letting
and you
him.
for letting him buy you drinks if you don't want him to deal
Just
with you.
say no.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it's like crack. Just say no.
If it really bothers you that much, then why do you put yourself in the situation? I mean, he is stupid for thinking that the more drinks he buys, the more chances he might have with you. In your situation, if it really bothered you that much, you wouldn't let him.
You like the attention.
Yeah, I think you like
I think
it.
she likes the
Deep down,
attention.
She craves the attention.
Exactly.
There it is.
If you don't want him to bother you, then don't give him the avenue to do it. But don't complain about it because he fulfills whatever
Slam
needs
the door.
that you need.
Slam the
Yeah,
door.
it's up
Don't
to
keep
you.
it open.
Cut that.
Don't keep it open.
Done. You're out of there. This question comes from X Sheens. It says, would it be wrong as a man to pose as a girl on the internet? Not to have e-sex or anything, but just to have some LOLs and ROFLs. Have you guys ever done that?
Or TFLs.
What the hell's a ROTFL?
Rolling on the floor laughing.
More importantly, what the hell are you talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly.
Next question. This question comes from KitKat02. It says, I met this guy who recently moved to Los Angeles. We started dating and our relationship became intimate. Within a week, he told me that he had been married, that he is going through a divorce, and has a little girl. Then he informs me that his ex-wife came to LA with his daughter and says that she wants him back. Well, he ended up getting back with her, but still calls me. Okay, I'm just going to stop it right there. Run away right now.
Cut. Run.
Yeah, that's bad news right there.
Why are you even messing with a guy who's still married? I mean, if he got back together with his wife, that means that he's still a married man, and also that he still was a married man when he was with you. Who knows if he's giving you the correct story?
He's probably lying to you.
Probably lying to you.
Yeah.
I would stay away from it. There's so many dudes in Los Angeles. Call Kirk, call Jason.
Single, Gemini.
They'll hang out.
Long walks on the beach, dancing.
Stay away from married men with children who are still with their wives.
Shannon Kish. Personality-wise, what is your biggest turn-off?
I'll start with you.
For me, if the girl doesn't smile.
Yeah.
If you've got a permanent
Perm frown.
I hate the world.
Or you're doing the constant like model look. You aren't on a runway, honey. You're
Yeah.
walking around.
Turn off is when a chick comes up to you in a bar and asks you to buy her a drink. That's just
Why not buy me a drink?
get out.
Yeah,
She
well,
gets-
Buy me a drink.
Right off the
Yeah.
bat, is that your
What?
line? That's just
like we said, this is the 20th century. Why can't you buy me a drink, sweetie?
Trade off, man.
You don't know me.
Buy me one, I buy you two.
Probably not. But if you buy me one, I'll drink it. I'll
think-
buy myself
later.
two.
Maybe make out later.
I think for me, biggest turnoff is girls who lack humility, and you see it a lot out here. Yeah, it's girls that like they walk around like the world owes them something. There's something to be said. There's something really sexy about a girl who is actually sexy, but doesn't feel the need to flaunt it for everybody. And
Stay humble.
Yeah, stay humble, and that's probably one of the most sexy things. That diva attitude doesn't impress many men. Thanks for sending in your questions, and until next week, this was Man Talk.